So I can tell you the tyranny that's been kicking off, the insanity that these people are trying to perpetrate on the citizens of the United States. Citizens. Wait till you hear the tyranny these people are trying to perpetrate. Who I am is unimportant. Who I represent is, and that is the people. What I don't have is obedience. What I won't do is bow my head. I can't. I don't have it in me. What I do have is a specific set of skills. A set of skills that makes a man like me nightmares for tyrants like you. For we are disorderly. That if you look at these right here, these are 2 parking tickets. It just so happens I tape these on the back of them, so when I'm looking at them and I'm explaining them to the officers, they're looking at this. They're looking at that and they're looking at that. But that's neither here nor there. Who cares about that? But these are 2 parking tickets, okay? One of these parking tickets is for not going through a green light in a prompt manner. Not going through a green light in a prompt manner. Tell me, how is that a parking ticket? The other one is having something hanging from your window. How is that a parking ticket? I could, whatever you get the whole thing for your car that you put it under, like a robe or whatever. I could put the thing across my window to block off the sun. So obviously I can have something when I'm parked. The problem with that is, this is why it's a problem. It's because once they make them parking tickets, they no longer have any responsibility to come to court. Next time they gave me these, change them into parking tickets, I'm like, oh great, these 10 times cheaper. Administrative law judge. She goes, what evidence do you have? I look at her, I go, what evidence do you have?
All right, let me swear you in. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth?
I do, Your Honor.
Did you hear me explain the procedure?
I did hear you. Yeah, I wasn't listening, but I mean, if you could go over it again, I'd appreciate it.
The hearing itself is recorded and ma'am, you don't speak in this room while we're doing a hearing, okay? I'm not an employee of the city. I'm an independent contractor. I'll review the ticket to make sure the city provided a properly filled out ticket. If it didn't, I'll dismiss it. If it did, we'll have a hearing. At that point, you can present your defense, and at the conclusion, I will determine if a violation occurred by preponderance of evidence, meaning more likely than no. And finally, in the event you're found liable, you can appeal by going to the Daily Center 6th floor within 35 days of today's date. So looking at ticket 6, that ticket is signed and the violation is 940-220. And it indicates
I apologize, Your Honor.
no operator signal. Okay? City established its case. What's your defense here?
What was the evidence the city had?
The ticket. That's the city's evidence. You're being issued a ticket for violation 940-220. Signal required, and here there's no operator signal.
No, the one was for no operable headlights. Broken or inoperable headlights. Yeah, there's 2.
That's this one.
Yes.
We're doing this one.
Okay. Well.
Real quick, guys, because this is important. The reason why there's confusion is because she's reading moving violations in a parking court. She's dressed in regular clothes. She's not an actual judge, but she's reading moving violations. Inoperable turn signal. When would you ever be able to tell if a turn signal is working or not on a parked car?
The police officers pulled me over, right? They didn't have, I was never parked. They pulled me over. They obviously did not have a moving violation ticket book on hand, so they gave me that, which isn't congruent to what they were even claiming I was doing, because I also have that on tape.
Wait, which is what, driving, and what was wrong with the vehicle that they...
There was nothing wrong. The vehicle was in perfect operating order.
Either a light lamp is broken or inoperable or no operator signal.
Correct.
So right now, I'm really not sure what's going on. Right at this moment, she has the obligation to throw this case out. Once she crosses over that line and she realizes that these are moving violations that she's talking about, she has the obligation, the duty to throw this case out. because she does not have the jurisdiction to rule on such
That's what
matters.
they're claiming.
Okay, so neither one is true?
Neither one is true.
Did you provide any photographs or video to establish that everything is working on your vehicle?
Did I provide it to who?
Me.
No.
It is your hearing, right?
Yeah.
So you would come with documents?
Oh, no. Am I going to provide it? Can I provide it? Yes.
Okay, so let me see it.
I have not provided it to you yet. Yeah. Can I borrow? Okay, so I'll show you this first.
I'm strictly interested in the vehicle.
Okay, and then
He pulled me over in Augusta about 10 minutes after that. So like,
this is the
he just saw me. And I got my first. So here's the date and time. It's 10:46, Monday, the 24th, about 11 or 12 hours after they gave me the ticket. And I got my first chance to actually look at this.
So
My
the lights
car,
are working?
both my turn signals, they're both operable. And we go around the front of my car. The headlights. It's the daytime, but they're both on. They both work. I mean, they always worked. The police officer even says, how come your lights weren't on? I should call Abby. Well, they were. I mean, I just pulled
Okay,
them.
you can turn it off. So,
But
the way the ordinance is written, even subsequent compliance for this violation would be a defense. So I will, based on your video and your testimony, I will dismiss the ticket.
This is important. So let's break this down. So what she's saying there when she says subsequent compliance is a defense, which means if you have whatever problem they gave you a ticket for fixed by the time you go to court, they will rescind the ticket. Compliance is an adequate defense in this case.
Okay, so let's look. I dismissed the first one. Let's look at the second one. Violation June 25, 2019 at 9:10 p.m. to 10:08. Okay, so it's the same defense, correct?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, based on the same video and your prior testimony, I'm dismissing this ticket as well.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, while I'm in front of you, is it possible that I can talk to you about a remedy on another legal matter?
No, I'm not your attorney and I don't represent you.
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if I could file a motion for an extension for payment on a ticket that increased, it doubled, right? It increased on the 18th, today's the 20th. And now, I mailed in my defense, and I think somehow the lines got crossed, and the time I was mailing it in, they were mailing me something back. So had I...
Well, what ticket are you talking about?
Okay, so that ticket right here is a street cleaning ticket. So I have every intention of paying it. I would just like to file a motion for to give me time. I mean, I could pay it right today. I could pay the $60. So today's the 20th. It increased on the 18th.
Amount or anything like that for you? You can talk to revenue.
Revenue? Do they have any? Do they have the ability to do that? Because it's like I said, it's the 20th. It doubled on the 18th.
Yeah, well, I went through the thing and you're past the 21-day period, so I think they actually give you 25 days of revenue.
Yeah.
But as far as your motion being granted, it's denied because
Well,
you're past the 21 days.
Oh yeah, I'm conceding the point that it doubled on the 18th. I'm just asking the court to consider the fact that it has only been 36 hours, and because the cross-up in communication, and I'm willing to pay it right now.
Well, you can talk to revenue. Past 21 days, there's nothing I can do for you.
So you have no latitude in that matter. Okay, so if I talk to revenue, you're saying that they may be the only people that can do something about it?
Well, that's their department, right? Payment?
I'm just asking, Your Honor. I mean, I understand you're not in the best mood today for whatever reason. Cheer up.
I don't need to cheer up.
Okay, then don't cheer up.
Because I know there's no cops here. I know I won the case. The onus is on you. The onus is on the state. I am innocent until proven guilty. Don't ask me what evidence I have. You have to prove me guilty. I don't have to prove myself innocent.